Welcome to Reaper Suburban Homestead. I'm your boy Reaper. Um, Today is Friday, October the 11th. It is currently 82 degrees today. The high today was 85. The low is supposed to be 54. Um, Today we will be applying some liquid IMO to the garden today. So let's kind of get to it. I hope I have everything I'm going to need, so I don't have to be leaving you guys watching Polly and things. All right, man. So let's get started. I know I should probably like wait for people to come into the stream, this, that, and the third, but it's kind of not like how, that's not really how I get down. You'll see it when you see it. Okay, all right. So first things first, give y'all something better to look at. All right. First, what we need to do is a couple of things first. First of all, let's look at the um the IMO 3 that we started making yesterday. It has been about 24 hours. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a temperature. I took a temperature reading this morning. Now I want to make sure it's not sitting on the ground. I took a temp this morning. It was about uh, what 90 degrees this morning. Let's see what it is now. All right, let's see if we can. I pulled the end off this morning. Seemed like it was still working. But let's see. Let's get this in here. Get it turned on. Get it set to Fahrenheit. Now the analog one looks like it says about 90 degrees. We'll see what the digital one says. We'll give it a few. We'll give it a few moments. While that's doing that, we'll get this ready. Um, hmm. We might as well just take this with us. What we'll do is we'll take the sprayer with us to grab some of the liquid IMO, and then we have inputs that we'll add to it, and then we'll get the spray in the garden. We'll fill it with some water too, but we'll get the spray in the garden. So yeah, let's go grab some. Oh, this is what I'm tripping. I'm gonna need this, and we'll go grab some liquid IMO, and we'll get ready to spray the garden. Let's see. Uh-oh. I say uh-oh. It's not a bad thing. All right, the analog reads about 90 degrees, and the digital reads at about 100 degrees. That's cool. We're going to turn this at some point anyway. We don't want this to get to about, we don't want it to get over 125 degrees. So, hey, yo, what's good, man? What I'm doing right now is checking my IMO 3, my indigenous microorganism level 3, trying to take biology that I gather from another place, store it in rice and brown sugar. Now we're trying to grow it out on this substrate of crushed up pecans and straw on top. So if we can get that to grow out, then we're going to add it to some soil and then grow out more of it in soil and then use that soil to grow out in the garden. So that's what we're currently doing. So right now what we're doing, what I'm about to do as well is take some liquid IMO. So the same cultures that I'm using to grow out on this substrate, I also took some and I grew out in a liquid substrate, added some Korean natural farming inputs to them, gave them a little bit of food, and then we grew them out over the course of 36 hours, 2 days pretty much. And are they at the best? I don't know. Are they gonna be good enough for our needs? Probably so. So as we can see right here, wait, let's do this for a second. Let's not talk over this. Now this looks good. This bag here that's floating has an air stone in it. I should have put a rock in it. Next time I will. It has all the IMO 1 in it that I have. I have 4 collections, 2 from my property and from last year and 2 from a friend of mine's property this year. So that organic matter, that soil life, those microorganisms have been suspended in water and fed with brown sugar and some other Korean natural farming inputs. Now, the frothiness, that's evidence of biological activity. So, I give you $100 if I crash out. Like, I don't even know what that means. I'm crashing out now. All right, so what we need now, we need to use this at a ratio of 1 to 250 for a foliar spray, which is how we're going to use it, right? So I've done the math. This is a 2-gallon sprayer. 1 to 250 is an ounce. So it's basically a half ounce per gallon to get a ratio of 1 to 250. This is a tablespoon. A tablespoon is a half ounce. 2 tablespoons is a full ounce. That's if I could speak, this is enough liquid IMO, to make 2 gallons of a solution to give me a dilution rate of 1 to 250, which they say is required for a foliar spray. All right, we'll let that keep going. All right, we're gonna leave these slides right here. I don't mind walking on the ground, but I don't like walking on concrete. All right. All right, so looks like the thermometer turned off, so we'll go ahead and say that this is probably at about 100 degrees. We'll see. All right, we'll give it a few minutes while we prep up the rest of the foliar spray. All right. So we've added our liquid IMO. We just added an ounce, 2 tablespoons. All right, let's focus on this. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see that, if I need to squat back down. Analog says 90, the digital says right about 99. All right, that's cool. That's not bad. We ain't gonna worry about that. That's good. So, all right, got that turned off. So we'll finish mixing up this solution of liquid IMO. We will start to apply it, and then we'll probably take a break from applying it and get this IMO 3 turned. All right. So what's probably the most efficient way to try to do this? Let's try to get this like this. So we'll take that. And we'll try to siphon some water in here. All right. What we having? Let me not do that. It looks like we're going good. All right. Now let's add. Come on. Okay. There we go. Now we have a siphon going. All right, now let's mix this stuff up. This is brown rice vinegar. 2 gallons. You mix this up. 8 milliliters. 8 milliliters a gallon. I usually go 2 teaspoons a gallon, but it's technically 8 milliliters a gallon. So that's 2 gallons. That should be 16 milliliters. And this is, we're gonna hit it with one of these. Bam. All right, that's enough water. So, all right, let me get this right. 2 teaspoons a gallon. Oh, I'm second guessing myself. Let's get out the shadows. All right. Wait, that's half as much as I need. I just put in 10 milliliters. I need about 16, so we ain't gonna get that exactly right, but we're gonna put in 20 though. All right. Brown rice vinegar, which ain't brown rice vinegar, it's an organic vinegar I make. I can't remember what kind this one was. Let's see. OHN. This is the now the brown rice. Let me. I don't think I've ever explained. The vinegar is a buffer. The vinegar is to buffer the solution to the pH that the microbes like. You know what I'm saying? Which I think is around in that 5.5 to 6.5 range. I'm not 100% certain. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that's for. Then OHN is more of a medicine for the plants. And yes, I take my swig pretty much every day. Yep, it is a alcohol tincture of. It is an alcohol tincture of several herbs. Yeah, all herbs, and I guess spices that are known to have homeopathic and bacteria fighting related purposes, uses. And I usually take a swig every day. I mean, it is a alcohol tincture, so it's pretty strong. My bad, cause y'all extreme close up. All right, now let's put this in here. This is to be mixed in at a ratio of 1 to 1,000, which is pretty much 4 milliliters a gallon. I go 5 because I have a teaspoon. So we'll put 2 of these in here. All right. Now the other thing that we're missing is fermented plant juice. I don't have any FPJ that's made, so we won't use that. Now the other thing that I'm going to put in here is, now this is just some more vinegar. This is a peppermint vinegar I made in case I ran out of this vinegar. Now we're gonna add fermented seawater, and the fermented seawater is gonna be half a cup. A gallon, I think. I think it's like half a cup a gallon. And so we're gonna put in a cup, and the fermented seawater supplies the minerals. So we're gonna put in 3/4 of a cup, because for whatever reason, I'm hesitating and debating if it's whether or not it's a half a cup or a whole cup. It's mixed. I could just do the math right quick. My math gonna be sketch. But a little bit of extra seawater ain't gonna really hurt, because it's mixed in at like 1 to 30. So it's not like full shrimp anyway. So we're gonna put this cup in. Bam, because this is for 2 gallons anyway. And then what we're gonna mix in next, and this is to supply trace minerals. This is to supply minerals. And then we're gonna add this. This is a concoction I make called Reaper's Bug Barrier. It is to provide the plants with a natural insecticide, so to say. I mean, it's more like a natural deterrent. Ain't really gonna kill much of anything. Can we get down here? All right. And you mix this in at a cup a gallon. I mean, yeah, 1 cup per gallon, 2-gallon sprayer. So we're mixing 2 cups. And I overfilled my sprayer. And then the last thing we're gonna mix in is Castile soap. The Castile soap is to basically help this stuff stick to the surface of the plants. Whoa. Whoa, about to fall down. All right, so we're gonna mix this in at a tablespoon a gallon. 1 tablespoon. And this is peppermint Castile soap. Yeah, overfilled. This is gonna make spraying very difficult. Forgive the extreme close up. All right, got that on there. Let's give this a quick little mix. And let's start to spray this garden. All right, let's make sure that's closed. All right. My bad. Y'all bounce around here. Well, ouch. All right, let's start with these tomatoes. These reaper tomatoes. I know y'all don't want to see my feet. And we're gonna spray this. Now, the point of spraying this is the limo, the liquid IMO, is biology that has been taken from different places. It's been allowed to, grow in a liquid environment to increase their population. And then what we're doing is, wait, first of all, I'm getting stuff out the bottom of my foot. All right, then what we're doing with that is we're taking that biology, we're suspending it in a solution, right? Then we're taking that solution and we're adding K and F components to it to increase its effectiveness, and we're spraying it on the surface of our plants. So what we're trying to do is take that biology that we were able to cultivate from the ground and spray it over the surface of our plants to help protect our plants. And so that's how we're going to use it. Now, usually I refill this thing, I don't know, 4 or 5 times to totally take care of everything in the garden when I'm normally spraying. So we're going to see how long how long it takes you to do that. Now, we won't use all of it, because to mix it as a foliar spray like we're using, we only use an ounce, 2 tablespoons per 2 gallons. So we won't use it all. The rest of it we'll probably just use as a soil drench. At that point, we will only dilute it enough to just make sure we have enough to spray it on all the beds. You know what I'm saying? We won't really be worrying about the dilution rate as much as just trying to get the biology onto the bed so they can thrive. Because that's the goal, is to increase the biology. Taking strong biology from other places, cultivating it on your place, and getting it to thrive in your soil is the goal. All right, that's the strawberry towel. All right. Now we have the snow peas. See, snow peas or cascadia beans. I need to check my pictures to see which one is which. One of them has an edible pod, the other one doesn't. And also need to stick a sign out here too. All right, looking pretty good. This is what happens when you get the headspace wrong. All right, babies. Y'all should love this. Y'all should love this. Give y'all some good biology. Put it all over your leaves. Now, also, while I'm talking to my plants, I could have made a spray with the limo in it, with the liquid IMO in it, and I could have made it more specifically for plants that were fruiting. You know, like these have like tomatoes are fruiting at the moment. I could have added some water soluble phosphorus and some water soluble calcium and some fermented fruit extract. Right, yeah. Those things are elements that the plants need when it's fruiting, setting fruit and flowering. But I just wanted this to be, 90% of the veggies in the garden right now are in this stage. They're flowering, producing seeds, or producing fruit. But I just wanted to make a general foliar feed that's not specific, that is available and can be used for every stage of growth. All right. I'm just trying to get the tops and the undersides of the leaves, the fruit as well. It's not going to hurt it. Now, honestly, after spraying the garden, I wouldn't eat anything directly out the garden, honestly. But not without washing is what I'm trying to say. But after about 24 hours, I wouldn't be worried about it. About 24 hours, everything that the plant's going to be able to absorb through its leaves will have been absorbed, and the sun will have killed off anything else. So it's no different than just, normal dust and air and stuff laying on your plants. Now, I don't use pretty much chemicals for real, so I mean, I truly do come out here and eat my okra right off the stalk. So with this, so like if I spray it, wait a minute. Before I even spray it, I do see the okra I need to get though. One or two. Can we get you? Yep. Not bad. Kind of small. We'll take you two. All right. The rest of them, I mean, they decent picking size, but we're gonna let them stay on there. Got a couple of them. Couple okra. Couple okra. Ouch. Ouch. Stepping on things. Okay. All right. Yep. And yep. Now, I'm going to apologize before I start. I am about to eat this okra, because I'm always eating out in the garden. Oh, and these are Clemson spineless. Now what I don't know is if we grew these from seeds that we harvested last year, or we were finishing out some seeds that we bought the year before. I can't truly remember, but I hope I'm not crunching in your ear. So I'm gonna be quiet while I chew on this okra and finish spraying the garden. I'm trying to be quiet and hoping that this crunching is not being picked up by the microphone. I'm such a goofball. I'm gonna be for real. This is kind of difficult. I have to remember to check out the camera and not just what I'm doing. I think y'all will be looking at something. You won't be. I mean, you would be, but just not what I'm doing. All right. I'm about done with that okra. All right. Throw the end up in there. All right. Get us a little bit more pressure as I pick it back up. Now, what we're going to do is, let me see. We're going to get this bed sprayed. And we're going to take a break, and I'm going to go turn that IMO 3 over across the way up under there. And then I'm going to get back to spraying this. You know what I'm saying? And this is all exciting stuff. Now it's pretty boring, but you know what I'm saying? I told some people that I was gonna document my journey regardless of how boring slash exciting I think it is or not or isn't. And I have not been holding my end of the deal up on that. And like the iron I deal with, they sharpen the iron and just held me accountable and asked, bro, what are streams at my guy? So, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing my part, bro. And I appreciate that. It's good to have people to hold you accountable. Yeah, y'all get all that goodness. Yeah, because Daddy have neglected you guys this year. Yes, Daddy, I have. I'm sorry. But I have given y'all water, though. That's probably about it. I have not been fertilizing my garden a lot this year. Um, I'm not. And I've been learning more about the Korean natural farming and realizing that the inputs that I spray on the plants, they're not as much as a fertilizer as they are supplemental help. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like healthy body, healthy mind. You know what I'm saying? The sprays will be kind of akin to the mind, but you still need to make sure the soil is good for the healthy body part. And that's where the IMOs come in. And, I'm also just trying to practice on some methods of creating IMO without having to purchase materials. The last time I did this, I purchased oats, I purchased rice bran. Not that it's expensive, but, you know, I like to reuse, recycle type thing. I like to take outputs, like leaves that people from throw in the trash. I don't mind trash days collecting them on the back of the truck. I mean, that's where I get the leaves from to do my compost, to do my leaf mold. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that. So that's my thing. So the IMO3 that I'm making now are from pecans that a friend of mine just had in his yard. Didn't mind me coming by and raking up some. So we raked up some, we talked, we chilled, played around, played around with the kids and the animals. All right. All right, got that done. Since I'm over here, you know what I'm saying? I need to remember to go on the backside of this thing and spray too. I need to remember to show what I'm spraying. I feel like a Care Bear. Put your belly to it. I care. I think I aged myself with that reference. I'm gonna get a stem spray too, cause why not? These little white flies, I guess, bugs are everywhere. That's more pressure. Need more pressure. All right, all right, all right. Go ahead, them dogs. All right, get the net. The queen came out here and did some pruning. I guess she didn't like everything she saw. Uh-oh. Gotta stand up straight. Keep leaning. All right. We should have some peas. You know what I should do is come back in and replant the spots that didn't get planted to be like a succession crop. I don't know. The firsts might be so big that they might just overshadow the other ones. Shade them out. I don't know. Nothing beats a fade, but try, I guess. We'll see. All right, get them beans taken care of. Now we got Lucy. Look. If anybody know me, I used to have a lemon tree that started growing in my first worm bin. I named Lucy. This is the remnants of Lucy. Lucy died because she had to stay out because she got stuck to the ground and had to stay outside, and she died. And so I cut her off just the spot, and look, she didn't die. The roots grew back. So cool. All right, some Malabar spinach that wasn't looking too hot. Okay, I said we were gonna stop, man. I'm just, oh, you know what I didn't get? Okay, let's do this. Let's walk up here and let's get the tripod. I didn't get the tripod because I'm not gonna have y'all on my chest while I'm rake it away. Got a little bit more work to do. Get this turned. Try to finish getting the garden sprayed tonight because I need to use all of that liquid IMO uh, today. Oh look, my hibiscus is blooming. Uh, it is blooming. It looks so pretty, so pretty. I like it. I like it. And this pineapple sage is pretty too. It smells good. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, hold on. I'm so old. What I come up here for? No, I'm tripping. I really did. What I come up here for? Hmm. I truly did forget why I walked up here, bro. This is my day. This is my day in a nutshell. Seriously, this is why I get so many steps in a day. 9 times out of 10, I forgot what I'm looking for. Somebody put in the chat. What am I? Somebody help people out. What I actually walk up here for? Guess I walk up here again. Let me go turn that compost. Oh, I remember now. Tripod. Tripod. You know? See there? See there? Them dogs on one. All right. Let's see what we can make happen. Let's get this. Let's get this actually open. Get that set down. Flipper ripper. Let's see what that looks like. Let's see. We're gonna need. That's not. That's about the best we can get, man. This ain't what I do. This ain't what I do. But we gonna make it work. I think best we can. All right. First thing first, we need to turn this. So first we're gonna take off all the straw. Oh, I said all the straw. We're gonna get off a decent majority of straw. Set it to the side. All right. Cool. That being done, all we're gonna do now is pull it from one side to the other. Let's see. make sure you move it all. So scrape it off. Right. Let me pull it back. We're going to kind of keep an eye on this. I truly don't know if I added enough moisture in the beginning. We're going to see. I mean, it's getting warm, so I'm inclined to think it may have. I guess we'll just see. Yeah, I don't know. If by tomorrow morning, we're going to check the temps. Like, we know it was 99 degrees before we turned it, which that's good. The fact that this pile is warmer than the ambient temperature means that there's biological activity happening, because the byproduct of that biological activity is heat. So the fact that this is not the same temperature as outside, we know that it's working. Now we just need to make sure it continues to work. I would love to see it get to 115, 120. Not doing it. And if it doesn't, well, no, I guess that's what I'm saying. If by in the morning we don't hit, like, definitely by this time tomorrow, if we don't hit 120, then I'll add more water to it. And then I'll just mix up some more KMF solution and add it to it. Alright. We're gonna let this flag. You really want to keep this. I think they say what, a foot to 18, a foot and a half tall, inches tall, a foot to a foot and a half tall, 12 to 18 inches tall. Right. And we just turned it. Light work. And we spray straw back out over it. That's to kind of help retain moisture. And that's the same reason I'm using the tarpus really. Because I think, if you're uncertain about the moisture, the tarp is definitely going to hold more moisture than just the straw. Alright. That being done. Oh, you know what? Let's have a couple. And we'll check the temperature again. Let's see what the temperature. How does the temp change after you turn it? Alright, we'll make sure it's not on the ground. Same thing with this one, make sure it's not on the ground. Alright. And we'll wait a minute. Man, what y'all doing? Y'all got a garden going on? Y'all got a garden? Who in here? 1, 2 people? Couple people? 3 people? Man, y'all growing stuff right now? What y'all growing? What y'all doing? Y'all see what I'm doing? Hey, look at this stuff right here while we waiting on that thing. Look at this stuff here. This stuff called Malabar spinach. It grows crazy fast. Like this fell over. Like it was standing up and got heavy. All them little black dots, those are the seeds. I need to harvest some more of those seeds. All right, let's see if this thing is so cooled off a bit, of course. It makes sense, right? It went from 99 to 86. This one reading about the same temperature, more or less, from 80 to 90, 90 to 80-ish. So cool. We know what we starting out. We're working with again. After turning it, it went to 86 degrees. Alright, let me get this killed. One hand, this thing right on here. Alright, cool. Let's do this. Let's get y'all out of here. Put y'all back in my kangaroo pouch. Alright. We'll go ahead and cover this. Alright, cool. Just push this up to get it out the way. and we'll get back to spraying the IMO, spraying this liquid IMO. We'll pick up, um, yeah, we'll pick back up on these beds. If you're new to the homestead, all the beds have names. Maybe I need to create a video naming all the beds. That's clay face, because it's majority clay. This one is the nothing. Yep. That one is nowhere. This one is mother. The one in the back is Polly. Polli. Short for pollinator. That's the propagation station. That's the sunning station. This area is called Tatooine. And then the area back in the back where the berries are and stuff, that's called the outer rim. We don't really have a name. Like, we have a bed up here in front of these tall bushes that have strawberries and chocolate mint in it. We don't really have a name for this bed. I call it the window bed. And we don't really have a name for the porch, for the patio area. Let me come up with some names for those. Geek inspired, of course. All right, let's get this in good shape. Make sure the pressure's good. And let's finish spraying. Let's do the job. I'm gonna try to get more consistent with the spraying with the streaming. I can't really say if my stream's gonna end up being, if they're gonna stay 5:30ish, or if they're gonna move to like 7 as well. Cause I used to stream in the mornings. Um, I may start streaming 7 to 8 in the morning before work, and I may also stream in the afternoons, or maybe just be one or the other. Just kind of stay posted on IG, Facebook. Before I suck at this or leave the Suburban Homestead. See what's popping. I'm gonna be for real. I don't really think nobody wants to see this. I don't even want to do this. I'm gonna be for real. I enjoy the geek stuff with it, and I don't get it twisted. Still, someone has to do it. Someone has to do it. All right, that's done. Let's get over here. Oh, I didn't really say what's in this bed is peppermint. Peppermint is growing in this bed. I do not follow the rules all the time. They say don't put me in the ground. Why not? Um, mm, I hate I sprayed this mint. No, I don't. This mint is actually gonna come out of here tomorrow. I'm gonna plant garlic right here. So I'll be digging up all this mint. Actually digging it up by the roots. It's not gonna hurt it. It'll be back because it only started in this corner, so it'll be back. So I'm gonna just dig up all this, and then I've been collecting compost from my compost bags. I'm gonna put that down right here to kind of refill this bed and to add some organic matter. We're gonna plant, and I'm gonna soak my garlic a couple of hours in my K&F inputs, and then we're gonna plant that garlic, and then we're gonna hopefully get garlic in June. Then right here, oh, I still didn't tell you what the peppers were. The peppers are cayenne, or what's in this bed. These are cayenne. I think those are cayenne as well, not certain. And this is a butternut squash. Couple. See? There's one on here. That, I don't know about those two. They're looking kind of yellowish. Looking kind of suspect. They probably didn't get pollinated. That's a male flower. So some butternut squash. And I think these are cayennes as well. Oh, and this is an OG onion. Man, that onion has been there. That not that same onion. But that onion has grown, replanted itself, reseeded itself a couple years. And I put that thing out here trying to compost it. And they said it was not his job to decompose. So we use it for green onions. Anytime we need green onions, definitely with like red beans and rice or some eggs or some omelets. Bam, come right out here and get it. All right, look at the gourd. We got a gourd. That birdhouse gourd. I actually hope. Oh, look at this. Look at this hater. Look at this hater. Look, you see him? You see him? There. Get off my melon. Yes, so, boy, I'm glad y'all came out here. Because if y'all hadn't been here, we would not have gotten them. I'm so glad y'all came out here. Then we had to check the rest of them. And then we have, let's see, we got some loofah. We got some little loofah. This is probably the size you could actually eat. Now, I'm pretty sure the queen would kill me if I cut this thing off and talking about some cooking it and eating it. Oh, there's another little one. So we're going to see if we got enough time for them to get big. Got another little gourd. That was actually the first gourd that popped up. And another one down there on the end. And then we have tomatillas. We got a bunch of little tomatillas. They grow on these little husks. And I think the husks like get yellow. You can see how it's all mashed up. I've been squeezing them. You feel a little tomatilla growing inside. Some of them should be green and some of them should be purple. So we'll see. Never grown tomatillas before. So go see what this time. You know what? I feel like I'm gonna run out. I'm a bit of a, like I'll finish this bed. I'll finish spraying this bed with what I have. I know for certain. All right, now this bed is called Nowhere. Yeah, it's like the flying celestial head from Guardians of the Galaxy. Nowhere. In this bed, these first two rows, it's technically the columns. These first two columns, they are red giant mustard, if I'm not mistaken. So now I say that, now we have some volunteer somethings. These are volunteer something. Don't know what exactly just yet. Look like some type of Kirkabit. These are volunteer. The transplant that was here died. I planted seeds right here. So I think we have some more transplants. I think I'm gonna put another transplant here. Probably put some here if we have them. Probably some more seeds. All right. All right, now right here in this pot is some arugula. In this area, I planted kale. Planted kale right here. All right, we want all that biology to get on the soil. Since there are no plants here, we want that biology to get on the soil too. That's what we're gonna do with the remainder of this stuff. Like once we finish spraying the whole garden, excuse me, I'm basically gonna turn that into a soil drench. Mix it with some water and some Korean natural farming inputs. And we're just gonna water the soil with it because in the end, I want this biology to be on my plants as well as in my soil. I want it to be both places. Now right here, oh my bad, these two spots are cilantro. I think this right here is some type of basil. But this is cilantro, that is cilantro. All right, this column right here is broccoli, and this right here is just mint. This bed belongs, sweet mint belongs to this bed. It is planted in this bed. I just buried it when I added more soil. It is not gonna kill it in this corner. Sweet mint is already coming up on the other side of the bed. We'll see where it's growing outside of the bed through the cracks in the wood. Not the cracks, but the spaces. All right, now right here, in between this column and this column are broccoli. They're broccoli. Now in the middle, I planted, what I plant? Spinach. My thought is the spinach will be up and kind of gone and done its thing before the broccoli gets big enough to shade it out. Will that work? Find out next time on Dragon Ball. No, we'll find out if that works for real. See, you see how the mint growing out of this bed? This is sweet mint. This bed belongs to sweet mint. So that's why I don't really trip. Now, I didn't try intentionally to plant sweet mint in this bed, nor did I try to plant peppermint in the other bed. It kind of just happened. And I just, when I saw it happening, I just embraced it. I didn't run away from it. So, just ran with it. And when that happened, it's crazy. And I just have mint I got to always harvest from. Now I'm starting to actually use that mint. Got a dehydrator. Used to just make fresh teas out of it. Now I'm starting to dehydrate it to make to make dried teas. Maybe I come up with some tea blends. Reaper's Road teas or something. But we'll see. All right, we got look, we got some grapes. We got grapes in the back, so I cut the grapes in the back, prune them, and I stuck some sticks in the ground. I stuck 2 on each side, and every spot one of them live. That's funny, right? Right. It happened. All right, let's get this thing sprayed up. Yeah, y'all been growing decent. Now, my garden looks decent. I mean, people say what they will. You don't get a lot of sun. This was the spot that the previous homeowners kind of slated for a garden. We just kept it up. We just kept it. Trying to spray that over there. But I don't fertilize my garden much like at all. First of all, I don't use chemical fertilizer, and then bone meal and blood meal. I kind of trip on actually using it. My ignorance. But I've started using it for the last 2 months. Last 2 months, because this will be the third time. So yeah, this will be going on the third month. Where I try to use bone meal, blood meal once a month, and I just come in and side dress the plants with it. And then for my blueberries, I do use um, soil acidifier to get the pH down to the range that they need. I need to check the pH again. I can't really complain how far this one container has taken me. Probably should have went over there and started on those over there in Tatooine before I started on this. Let's get that good biology on everything. I'm gonna be for real, man. Like every time I do this, I always just have a fear that when I come out here in the morning, ain't nothing gonna be left. It's all gonna be dead. Even though I've done this several times, like honestly, probably several dozen times, I always had that fear that I ain't mix up something right and all I'ma kill. I mean, I guess it is possible, but it hadn't happened yet. I think we're using such small amounts that it'd be hard to do that. I mean, think about it. I mean, I use 2 tablespoons, 1 ounce for 2 gallons. And I don't know if you know, but it's 128 ounces in a gallon. So that's 128 times 2. What's that, 256? 1 ounce, 256. Man, it's not a lot, but you say it works. It's free. And take number time to make it. Why not? Pressure's getting low, big fella. Pressure's getting low. This thing's still kind of tight. I think I might have a clog. Oh, that's why I didn't filter this stuff before I put it in here. Dang nabbit. We got some bell pepper. Oh, we got a little bell pepper. I don't know if y'all saw them when I passed by here. It's like 4 of them up in there, like right in the center. Kind of hard to see. Can you see? Yeah. Hope they get bigger. I always say I hope they get bigger, but I don't ever want to feed them. So, where's the logic in that, right? All right. That's such a beautiful. I love fall. I love fall. It's warm. It's not that hot. The days get kind of cool. The evenings get kind of cool. I got a ton of stuff to burn out there. Well, it ain't like it's gonna be no big fire, but a bit. It'll be out there. Be fun. Nah, it'll be work. But I'm trying to make fun. Yeah. All right, let's get this. Yeah. Like I want to complain about these scrawny looking okra, man, but they've been doing the job. They have been doing the job. Even this little dude is giving us one bell pepper. Hmm. Yeah. We got Reagan. This is Reagan Oregano. She's an OG. She's probably been here for 2, 3 years. Yep. It's Reagan. Most of these things, most of the OGs have names. This, like I said, this is Reagan. Lucy was the lemon tree. Um, Rosie is the rosemary. She's up on the patio. Allie, she's the aloe. She kind of been hanging around going on 2 years now. She got some pups that we need to pop off. Some of this stuff has names. Been here for a minute. Look, we got a volunteer. We got a volunteer garlic. This is a garlic that we, for whatever reason, failed to harvest. More than likely, it didn't grow last year, honestly. But we didn't harvest it, so it volunteered. So yay! I like it. I like it. My homeboy has some hard neck garlic. I've never grown hard neck garlic, but hopefully we can swap out some bulbs because I have some elephant garlic that I got from somebody that I was growing. It ain't like it was big for me, but you know what I'm saying? It's still elephant garlic genetics. Now we're gonna spray this little area. We ain't gonna spray this area right here. We're gonna soil drench that area. The area has seeds, romaine seeds, butter crunch lettuce, and salad bowl mix. Like you can see some of the salad bowl mix coming up right here. But I hadn't seen any of the butter crunch or the romaine unless that is romaine. But the queen has some butter crunch up on the patio, so we're gonna pop some in. Got the volunteer basil. These are zinnia. They was taken over. I cut them back a little bit and left those. This is a volunteer basil that decided to grow here. There was a sunflower growing right here early in the season. Oh, on the corner, that's basil as well. It was a branch on this one that the wind broke off. So me being me, I just stuck it in the ground in the corner down there. And it lived. It lived. I've harvested this one. As you can see, as you could probably see, it's starting to grow some flowers right here. That's gonna be flowers. We're gonna pop off those flowers. And when you pop off those flowers, you force it to keep growing leaves as opposed to flowers. Because when it starts to grow flowers, the taste of the leaves change because the plant is no longer pumping energy into leaf production. It is pumping energy into seed production. That's what your flower's gonna give you, seeds. The whole job of a plant is to spread its lineage via seeds. That's why you have to play a game. That's why we as gardeners play games with plants. We want it to produce as many peppers, right, as we can get. So we have to harvest the peppers at a decent time. Like some of us like our peppers to turn red, but we also know if we let all them peppers on that stay on that plant and turn red, we won't get any more new peppers. So we may let a couple of them stay on there, or we're gonna pop some off and let them turn red in different places once they get to a size we want. Because the more peppers we pop off that plant, the more flowers that plant is gonna send out. Because that plant is saying, "Oh my God, I have no seeds to get ready. I have to get seeds ready. I have to get seeds ready." So that's how we trick plants into producing more for us. We pop off the pods, we pop off their seeds. The plant trips and says, "I ain't got no seeds. I gotta get more seeds," which is cool for me. I like it. I try to utilize it. And then at the end of the season, I try to let them stay on there long. I try to let pods stay on the plants long enough so I can harvest those seeds. So I don't have to buy anymore. Unless I'm buying new stuff. Always down for buying new genetics. New non-GMO things to try. This Malabar spinach is crazy. We're going to take some of this and we're going to plant this out there going toward the outer rim to create a windbreak, to break up some, we know a windbreak is. I'm not going to explain that. To create a windbreak because the wind tunnels through here. Look at this marigold. This marigold is crazy. So I guess it's two marigolds, but this is one color and that's another color. We're going to give y'all some little spray too. Y'all get a little spray too. Okay, we still got a little juice left in here. Let's go ahead and get started over here with this juice. Now, I'm gonna have to be out here. Once I finish this, I'm probably gonna end the stream. only because it's gonna be wash, rinse, and repeat. Right? It's gonna be a matter of refilling this, add my KNF inputs, and continue to spray the rest of the garden, the window garden area up there. The patio stuff will be the last thing I water because once I finish here, I go out to the outer rim. But we will. I tell you what, let's finish this, and once we run out, we'll walk the outer rim just so you guys get a chance to see it. Now we have carrots. We can get closer, probably can see the carrots starting to come up here. Oh yeah, y'all can see that. Y'all see that better than I can. So we're gonna go ahead and spray these. Put these good. This good micro micro microbial life. Microbial life. I don't just say microbial life. Alright. Yep. Why am I walking away? Man, these mosquitoes ain't playing, bro. They be about their life. I am not. We grow citronella. You would think I would have taken the time to figure out how to process some citronella and make a bug spray. But I hadn't just yet. That sound means Solution getting low, big fella. Yeah. It's our first time growing loofahs. It's been a fun experience. I mean, I can't wait till next season. Next season, I'm gonna stop BSing and get the garden planted early slash on time. Maximize the growing season, man. Uh oh. Ah. All right. Making a little progress. I'll get a little bit of this too. All right, we just about out of juice. I think that's it. All right. All right. We're gonna leave that right there, and we're gonna walk out here to the outer rim. Look, this was a volunteer tomato. This is a volunteer tomato, like aroma. They're actually getting a few tomatoes from it. Maybe we'll actually get some tomatoes this fall. It's loaded. Man, they look good on camera. They sure will. It's loaded with tomatoes. All right, let's go. Ouch. Let's go walk out here. Out here to the outer rim. Oh, I showed y'all. I guess yeah, if y'all were on the stream, I showed you guys my hibiscus. They were in bloom. Um, they It's only one other bloom that has happened. So as the blooms fall off, I've been keeping them and drying them. I'm gonna hopefully collect enough of them and make some hibiscus tea from the blooms. See what that tastes like. All right. Let us see. Everything's looking good. We got the strawberries and the blueberries. All right. Some pineapples that need to get some green on them because I have not been feeding them. And how do I know? I mean, they look, bleh. But then we have this one. This one I got from my mother. Look how good it looked compared to this one. Now this one has been here, so I don't know what the deal is. Now this one was a pup, and the mom kind of quit growing. I was gonna take the pup out, but when the mom quit growing, I just said, we'll just let it take over. Now we have the grapes. We have two of them. The one that was here died. So I think I still have a cutting of this one. It was a green grape. It was the only green grape we had. I think I want to plant it again. But at the same time, it didn't really give us a lot of grapes. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna put another grape right here for certain though. And like this grape here, great. This pineapple's in the ground. I expected it to give me a pineapple this year. It has not. So we'll see if it survives the winter. Because there's nothing I'm gonna do for it. The rest of them I take in. The dwarf everbearing mulberry will actually stay out here until we start getting temps down to the teens. Um, and I noticed, look, she's starting to grow some mulberries. I was not expecting this year. But she's starting to grow some mulberries. There's a couple of places where she's starting to put on some, wait, is it gonna focus? Trying to put on some fruit. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Focus on the fruit, cuz. See how I want that. Here it goes. So I think I'm gonna cut. I think I'm gonna cut it right here though. One to try to bring it more even with this top here, and I want to make another one like dove. Avocados, avocado, some more grapes. It's just two grapes back here. Now back here we grew sunflowers last year. That's what all them tags on the fence are for, the different kinds of sunflowers. I was really kind of disappointed. All the tags say something different, but honestly, other than little bitty sunflowers on the end, the rest of them looked almost the same, almost. But I've been kind of treating this area though with JMS to try to, put soil life back here. So when we plant some more stuff back here, which we'll probably plant sunflowers again back here, because I kept a lot of the seeds. Now right here we have a fig that I took from my hometown in the Delta. And look how well it's growing. And yeah, I want to say I'm excited, but it should be bigger. Again, I didn't put this out here in this bucket in the spring. They ain't been out here that long. But these are what I call wicking buckets. I've made them to have a reservoir of water at the bottom. And so there's a reservoir of water, the soil and stuff sits on top, and then now the plants is able to have access to the water that's down in this area. And I just fill it up either with water through the top or through that PVC pipe. Once the water drains out the bottom, I know that this pot is full. Now I could have a float or something to let me know when it's empty. I usually just tip it over and see at what point water comes out of the weeping hole. The sooner it comes out, the fuller it is. Like, there it is. But this one here, I just refilled yesterday. It drinks a good bit of water. It's pretty big. This one is the same thing. It's another fig from my hometown. This is a lemon tree. This is one of Lucy's kids. This is Lucy Jr. I had a Lucy Jr., but we gave her away. Now, Lucy Jr. is being eaten alive right now by what looks like bird poop. Y'all see this? This is a swallowtail butterfly caterpillar. They look like bird poop, but they make a pretty swallowtail butterfly. So that's why they're able to eat this tree up. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I hadn't killed them. I still spray the tree. But like I said, my pest sprays are more of a deterrent. And they'll kill soft body insects. But, once a worm gets his real color, it ain't going to kill it. But yeah, we're going to let these stay out here. And hopefully we get some butterflies from them. I'm probably going to make some more trees out of this thing too, though. All right, now here's a fig we got from Lowe's. That's a Home Depot bucket. Boy, I love it. It is a Beers Black Fig. It's getting bigger. I've been already picking out candidates of cuttings to take, only because I want my trees to grow in a particular fashion. I like the open center with a spot on the north side of the tree. That I got this from somebody else on YouTube. I wish I could remember who. This is called a harvesting nook. It's on the north side of the tree, so it'll never get direct light, but it's a spot that I can enter the tree as it gets bigger, and I can harvest from the inside, because nothing will be growing in the center. Like this tree, for example, this whole center branch right here, I'm gonna cut this out when the leaves fall off the tree. This whole branch here is gonna be gone. I'll make another little tree out of this. This one right here will be gone. For one, it's growing too low on the tree. Now these aren't grafted, so I'm not worried about a rootstock or anything. I just like a single trunk tree. I don't really want it to be coming from the ground for real, like a bush. So as this gets bigger, this will be another branch that'll come off. This one right here will come off. Hopefully, now actually, this whole branch that this is on is gonna come out. For one, I have a branch going this direction, and two, this one is actually crossing this one, which is gonna cause a wound on both trunks, on both branches. So this is gonna come out. This is gonna come out. This is gonna come out. The rest of them gives me a good little scaffold. One here, one toward the back, one toward this side. And we have one coming in this direction. And that'll be all the pruning I'm gonna do on that. Like I ain't gonna cut the tops or anything. I don't know enough about prunes about pruning figs to know is that gonna be beneficial or harmful. And it's early on in the tree's life, so I'll wait. Then we have pomegranate. We have some pomegranate. I expect to get some pomegranate a couple of years from now, I guess. Then we have well, we'll come to that one. We got the blackberries. The blackberries are monsters. They are looking really good. It's like four of them in the ground. This one that's right here is tiny. It's the weakest one, honestly. So if it doesn't do anything next year, put out a bunch of new growing canes next season, then we're gonna get that out of there. We're gonna cut it out of there and then just take cuttings of one of these and put back right there. Or honestly, might just dig it out of here. And I want to put another blackberry in a container. I want to put another one here, but I don't really have room to put it anywhere else. I might just put it here. Now, this container is connected to the ground. In other words, it have holes at the bottom, so the roots are able to find the ground. The next one I build, I want it to be like a wicking pot, to where it doesn't have access to the ground, and where it's gonna, be fed via that reservoir, to see if that one does as well as this one. Because this one surprised me how well it's done in a pot. But anyway, we have another pomegranate, avocado, another lemon tree, and we have a fig from Hattiesburg. We have a couple more on the patio from Hattiesburg, but this is the biggest one. All the rest of the trees will get put in wicking buckets. I like that concept. Because when they're small like this, they really don't require a lot of water. Now, as they get bigger, they will require the water. Don't let that fool you. They still will need to drink. All right, cool. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get ready to start this thing quick. It's getting dark. I'm gonna be out here for a little bit longer, at least enough to mix up another 2 gallons of solution, and more than likely finish spraying. Yeah, finish spraying Tatooine up there as well as Poly, and then work my way out this way. I need to see, because I need to hurry up and use my Liquid IMO. It ain't gonna last too much longer because it's biologically active. Anyway, appreciate everybody for showing up. This has been kind of a long stream. Hopefully I'll stay like an hour or so. Let me get some things done. Appreciate you for showing up. Thanks for everybody who showed the love and support. Y'all know how we get down here at Suburban Homestead. Um, create more than you consume. And you don't have to suck at this, because I do. Y'all have a good one, all right? Peace.